Y'all know the Big Furry Accent, my for life. I know that you guys having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe and that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Make sure you hit that like button. Now, you got CJ So Cool trying to get full custody of not only the twins, but of Leon. Because we know in the past, royalty have said that Leon doesn't need a male figure, in which he does, because every boy needs someone to look up to, and that should not be a woman. When a young man is trying to navigate through his masculinity, he needs a male figure in order to guide him. And it's unhealthy to have individuals around him that tell him that they're stronger than him. Remember, Leon was saying that the girls in the house were saying that they're stronger than him, or they're mentally stronger than a boy, or boys are actually cognitively incapable to do certain things a woman can do. And that is unhealthy. But let's get right into the video.
Well, since we're all at the same place at the same time, we might as well talk about the same thing. Currently, you guys are knowing I'm getting drugged all over the internet. But physically, no one could ever drag me anyway. Oh, tone down. Humble CJ, humble CJ. Listen, guys, the kids woke me up today. My brain is all over the place. It's still 7 a.m. in the morning. I barely got to wake up without the kids telling me to open the door. Now, where did they come from, you might ask? They had an epic superhero sleepover, and the first thing they wanted to do was come back to CJ So Cool's house to throw water balloons at CJ So Cool. Now, for those of you watching that has been watching for years and years, you know I have always been the top creator for families. Now, all of you kids out there watching, if you're still inspired by CJ So Cool and you want to be a part of this journey, all you have to do is sign up for my adoption program. Now that I've beat all the allegations, and clearly I have never done anything like that to any kid, and I would never do anything like that to any kid, it's safe to say that it's safe for you guys to come on back to CJ So Cool's house so that we can start creating this grand finale content.
Here we go again. Like I said, I feel like he takes that from Bandman Kevo. And that's why he keeps getting with these women with children. I believe he's doing the casting couch situation. No point intended. But I understand that he's just trying to find a replacement for the So Cool kids because he understands how to make content with children and how to do this and that. And it was successful back then. So he's thinking, hey, maybe I can bring some other people into the fold and possibly, rise to the top. I mean, it's a possibility. Who knows?
Everyone thought it was over, but it ain't over. We still got more left in the tank. Now that you guys are all on the same page as me, I believe we should all do one thing together, and that is go and flood royalties comments with hate mail. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Hey, actually, if someone wants to, be my guest. It's not fair that a person like
If someone wants
this
to be
can
like,
just live his life,
this
try to do
dude.
the best that he can do on a daily basis, and still somehow end up in the midst of drama. Drama that I have no business being in. Drama that makes my whole life, my whole existence seem like I don't belong. And that is crazy because guess what? I started to feel like I didn't belong. I started to did not want to participate in life. And now that I'm back, no one can stop this flame from burning. And I want everyone out there to be inspired by me. I'm pretty sure someone's beat you up, someone stole your girl, someone took your lunch money, someone stepped on your shoe, someone got a better grade than you, someone looks better than you, someone dresses better than you, someone's mom is richer than yours, someone has a dad and you don't. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things going on in your life that make you want to just stop living. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things going on in your life that just make you think that you are not the one. But trust me, every last one of us are the one. We will.
Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of individuals that suffer from, jealousy. A lot of people suffer from jealousy, which creates bitterness, which can spread a lot of hate. People have to learn how to appreciate themselves and love themselves. The Bible says, love thyself and let every man prove himself. Stop looking out, what everybody else is doing and try focusing more on yourself because the biggest fan that you can ever have is the person in the mirror. The person that's going to fight for you the most is the person in the mirror. And I think a lot of people forget that. But even though CJ is giving out some good words of advice, I really wish that he would take care of his daughter, Kamari, get full custody of her. I know it's not gonna work because Nike is like, hell no, you can't have her without her. You know what I'm saying? But I think that would definitely benefit Kamari more if she had a full time dad instead of her being in a whole different state and him trying to manage that. And to me, it's just You know, it's a disappointing situation, and it doesn't really work out that well when he's not around Kamar because it seems like she gets suspended. There's always something going on. She's around individuals that's influencing her in the wrong way. It's a lot of things.
We're all created to do something special and to be great. So all you gotta do is hone in on that energy and don't let anyone around you discourage you from doing what you need to do. Because what we got to do is be the best version of myself every freaking day. You never know when your last day is coming. You know how I know? Because I almost lost my life multiple times. And I'm still here today to tell you guys that you and me are exactly the same. If you see me shining, then I see you shining. If you see me losing, then I see you losing. If you see me winning, then I see you winning. If you wishing good things upon me, you already know what it is. I'm wishing good things upon you. No, I'm not Mr. Rogers. I'm not even a saint. I don't even try to act like I'm a saint. But what I am is a great guy. And what you guys know me to be is exactly what I am. I belong in Walmart, Target. Wait, do we still support Target? Actually, I don't know. I got to get some more PR training because it's been a while since I've been on the internet. But as you guys can see, we're in movie making mode. And this video that you saw today can be replicated every single day. But what I need you guys to do is smash that like button and show me some love. Share this video. Comment your funniest parts, and I will make sure to bring this back every day. I don't want to quit again. If you guys quit on me, I'll be forced to quit on you. Now, we can do a lot of things with this new momentum. Giveaways. Actually, I could be hiring a new team. If you want to work for So Cool ENT, then do me a favor. Send me a DM. Actually, send it to Ace Productions and let him know what your talents are. Because honest to God, it's just me and Ace. We don't have anyone else here, and we can use you on our team. Why? Because we're super active. We have motion, and we're doing a lot of things on the internet. Now, with that all being said, notice that I kind of went a little bit off topic, and I don't want to do that, so let's jump back in on the tea. Royalty and her kids are trying to renege on what they said, right? That is the viral thing going around, and I'm not allowing it to happen. There's only one person in that household that is allowed in my household that, of course, isn't the twins because they're already in my house, and that is Leon. So the viral thing going around is everyone's calling my phone, texting my phone, acting like they're Leon because I gave my number out on my Snapchat. And if you don't follow me on Snapchat, you're practically losing. I've been doing giveaways over there, dropping links, dropping tea. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just drop my Snap name. CJ period So Cool. Make sure you tune into that. Also, I have a whole new platform that I started, Twitter. It's crazy, right? As old as I am, big ump, just started a Twitter yesterday. And guess what? We got motion on there. 11,000 of you guys came to support Sid So Cool's Twitter, and I really honestly can't thank you enough. What's my Twitter name? Oh, that's at CJ So Cool Burner. That's right. Someone stole my real name, so I have to make a burner account. I'm not even gonna take that credit. It wasn't even me. Shout out to Ace. My boy Ace is always in the right place. He set me up with Twitter, and he was right. It's actually fun. Unc belongs on Twitter. I'm not like Kanye or nothing like that, but I'm like a tad bit worse. So anyway, if you don't want to miss out on any of the tea, make sure you always follow me. Like I've been saying, and I'm gonna keep on saying, Leonidas So Cool Williams. You are now Leonidas So Cool Brady, if you allow yourself to be. I'm not being funny. I'm not trolling. I saw what you was going through, and clearly you're looking like you're depressed, devastated, and you don't want to be a part of that family anymore. It's obvious. No one should want to be a part of that family, but especially a man. And why am I saying a man or a boy or a young man? Is because that family is filled with women, and the energy is very feminine, and not only that, it's toxic. The energy is very toxic, and I don't believe any man should grow up in a toxic female environment.
Hey, one thing I am gonna say that I agree with, I always felt like Leon should have stayed over there with CJ. He should have been able to raise him because he was always around them, even through the breakup times, even through all the mess. CJ and Leon was close. And Leon used to talk more. He used to be more outspoken. He was smiling. You know, his counting on his face wasn't falling. And it just shows you that there has been a difference in Leon that's taken a toll on him. And I've been saying this for the longest. I think CJ finally now catching on saying, damn, really needs a father in his life because his real father is not even allowed to contact him. And I think royalty does this across the board, and it's starting to look like a repetitive thing. The first guy, the man that she has 3 kids with, can't even get in contact with his kids. He should be able to at least speak to them. She won't even allow that. And then now she separated them from the only father they actually knew of. So now the kid's back on their own without that positive masculine figure in their life, aside from her having people in and out of her life, which is not good, which is very toxic.
because then you're not gonna know how to cooperate with females. You're not gonna know how to go through life. And every
That's
time you
true.
try to get with a woman, you're gonna either mess it up or you're gonna be thrown off by the red flags that she comes with. And there's a lot of good women in this world. And the only way to find them is to be raised by one. You can't go and get what you want if you don't know what you want. How do you know what you want? By being raised by what you want. Everybody always say, see, this fool has mother issues. That's why he will never settle down with a girl. If they are right, it sucks, but then they might be right. So, Leon, you actually have a mother in your life. The mother that you have, she might as well be absent because she's not raising you to be a man. And that's why you need me in your life. I'm not even trolling. Like I said, I'm dead serious. If there's any lawyers watching, any judges watching, anybody that has any connection with any of these people, please figure out a way to get in contact with me so that I can get in contact with you so that we together can collectively get Leon back where he belongs, which is
Now, CJ do be trolling, but to be honest, if you gonna get Leon, you need to get Kamari too. Get Leon and Kamari. Because damn, at the end of the day, Leon does need a father figure. He needs a positive masculine influence because he's getting overshadowed. He's getting very closed off, introverted, and it's not healthy. And anybody who says it's okay is people that's living that same life. You ever notice that people love to validate their own existence by projecting? As long as somebody else is living that same life, they'll say, it's okay for him not to have no dad. You know why? Because your kids ain't got no dad. Because you chose the ain't shit individual. So now they're projecting. And they don't care about how their kids turn out because they don't want to see the flaws. They don't want to see where they fall short. They don't want to see that at all. They don't want to see anything. They don't want to see nothing of that nature. All people care about is how they feel at that moment. They, they don't give a damn about the signs, the clues, the intricate details, the actually the things that can have an adverse effect. Nobody's thinking about that. Because when you're caught up, I always say if everybody's underwater and you the only one that can go to the top of the water and see land, and you trying to get them to believe that all we have to do is keep swimming and swimming and swimming to make it there. But people don't believe in land. They don't believe it can never be land because all they know is being underwater. All they know is what they see because they're not able to rise to the top and swim to that top where they can look out over the water like you can. And that's just a metaphor for life. So I'm gonna say to that, Leon would definitely need a father, just like Kamari does. And CJ got to stop playing with that bullshit as well. He need to talk to Nike and see about getting her full time because leaving her to her own devices is not good. Even the Bible says, "Don't give if you have a shameless daughter, don't give her over much freedom, much liberty," is what it says. But liberty and freedom is the same thing. Don't give her over much liberty.
here with us, having fun. You know they don't eat right over there, right? Let's just start with the eating habits. They're eating junk, they're sharing food, they literally share one plate of food every day. They don't have a plethora of items. They don't have an abundance of money or food or items they can just go through. They don't have food and chicken, pies and steaks. They don't have ground beef. They don't have anything. I don't
He
even know
said
how they
ground beef.
survive. Everyone in their house is anorexic. I
It's
don't like it. My kids come back home complaining, saying they don't want to go to their mama's house. This is all on stream, by the way. Somebody clipped it. I was just on So Cool World streaming last night. Twins was getting clipped.
I hate my mom. I don't want to go to my mama's house. They always beating on me over there. We only eat honey buns for dinner.
Like, they was going crazy. And I was like, you know what? This actually makes me upset. And that's why I'm making this video right here. We're going to have fun during my week. I'm not going to drill my
Now the twins on so many occasions. See, one thing that I get upset about, in situations like that is because like they have broken arm twice in the care of royalty. I'm sorry. If you was co-parenting with someone and that happened, let's do it in reverse. A lot of y'all women out there, if you was co-parenting with a man and your daughter's arm broke twice when he had her under his supervision, right? You ain't gonna look at that situation with admiration or think that everything is cool. No, you're not. You're gonna proceed with caution. Man, and that should be the case because it's just too much nonsense. And the twins have on separate occasion that CJ posted, feet was freaking messed up, and but people ignored that, just ignored it. And I don't know why people ignore things like that. You shouldn't. And just like you shouldn't ignore things that CJ does, because he does a lot of screwed up things. But at the end of the day, understand who gets hurt in the end. It's the children. There's no one else. If you don't care about the children's safety and how they should be raised and what's needed in their life, then obviously you just don't care. And it's not right to have all those kids. And then, it's just so many other things I can get into when it comes down to a person's beliefs and perspectives. But I just wanted to sign on that. But
My
ridiculous.
kids. I'm not gonna coach my kids. And I'm not gonna remind them that their life when they go back to their mom's house is stressful. I'm gonna give them the best time that I can while I'm here in their life. And that's why everybody watching this video.
You should drop like those videos because you know I'm the best stepdad and I'm the best dad. I'm the best person that I can be. Every time, every day.
I love you guys for watching my videos. And if you have dropped a like,
You say he the best stepdad. I never seen a person just want to be a stepdad so bad. Interesting, right? But a lot of people gonna have their reservations against that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Goodness gracious, I'm about to die.